Good morning, everyone. I'm Hakeemuddin from Sefi Computers. We are a company based in Dubai. We are an authorized partner for Sage, and currently today I'm going to talk about Sage 300 Cloud ERP and the Sage Intelligence Reporting functionality of the desktop version. Plus, we can have a quick look at the Sage Financial Reporter, which is a feature which has been released recently in the 2024 version of the web screens of the same product. Sage 300 can be accessed in both ways. You can install it, you can access it on the desktop, or you can choose to access the same on a browser. So let's quickly log on to the desktop version first. I'm opening a sample company here to demonstrate the intelligence reporting capability on the desktop version first. So here we have intelligence reporting. We've got two options, report viewer and report manager. Report viewer can be a user who's only going to check the reports which are already available in the system, whereas a report manager will have additional functionalities where the manager could actually create copies of the report, could download new reports from the web for free, which are available, which we can have a quick look at very soon. So let's look at the report viewer to start with, and meanwhile also log into the web screens. So in the report viewer, we have got different reports here. They're all grouped under different headings. These are all default reports, and there is one section which is called as new reports. These are the reports which you can download using Sage Intelligence Report utility. As a Sage 300 user, all these reports which are available on that utility will be free for you. So let's have a look at one of these reports. So it's called Sales Master. I'll run this one. As against traditional reporting, these reports will ask you for very limited parameters. So here it's just asking me what is the start and end date for my sales report and for which currencies am I looking at. So I'm going to select all the currencies in my sample company and I click OK. What it is going to do is it is going to build the report in Microsoft Excel for me, using pivot tables, pivot charts and everything. So if you're already aware of using pivot tables, you will find it very easy to use these reports and work with it. So let's have a look at this one. So here it's giving me sales from order entry. If you're using the order entry module, I can see customers, my item codes and item names, the quantity sold, total cost, total sales value, what is the total GP. So if you scroll down here, it's all arranged properly, and then you can see you have grand totals and everything. So as against traditional reporting where people are used to export report out into Excel and format it and then work on it more before making it presentable, this gives you a very, very good option of Excel. So here, let's say if you want to change anything, so since this is using pivot table fields, you can simply drag and drop the information that you want to be reflected on the report. And if you don't want to see something, you can remove it out. So you don't need a programmer to customize your reports. You could simply do it yourself. So let's have an example here. So we have got customer-wise, item-wise profitability here. I'll just remove customers out so I can see this report now shows me item-wise profitability. So I can see my top performing items, and you can choose how you want to, again, filter your data if that is the case using the Excel filters. Plus, you can filter the data using this option of pivot where you have created filters. So let's say I want to filter for one of the categories or multiple categories. You can do that using these filters here in the pivot. So now it's filtered for accessories categories and all the items belonging to that category are appearing in my report. Let's go back and view all categories. This way you can, let's say, play around with the report. If you want to see category-wise report directly in the system, so here from the filters I can remove it and I can put it in the rows. Now I have got category-wise, item-wise profitability. If you don't need the item, remove it. Now it is only showing you category-wise. So you can have your permutations and combinations done. You can do it by salesperson, customer groups, different locations that you're selling from, or for different currencies you want to filter the report out. Item-wise, customer-wise, all these fields again here are available. If you want to see it as a summary, if you want to see it in detail, you could do all those combinations yourself very easily. So this is one of the reports. So let's look at another option. So let's have a look at the payables report, aging report. Let's do that. So again, you can either have it aged based on the document date or the due date. Let's go for the document date, and you can choose whether you want to see it in the functional currency of your company or the supplier currency. I'm keeping it for functional currency right now. So now we have this report being built in Excel. Again, it takes away the necessity or the requirement of exporting system reports into Excel for any reason. Plus, it helps us take the advantage of the Excel functionality. Like here we have got charts, we have got slices on the right side, helping us filter the data very easily. So here you could click on these slices, the report gets filtered. Or you could use the Excel functionality. So if you want to filter it here, so for example, maybe I want to filter it only for one of my customers here, so then the report gets filtered in that way. It's showing you different data fields from the system. So here you can again go back, show field list. You can either choose to add more information, remove the information you don't need. So let's say you wanted to have a summarized aged payables report and you don't need the detailed information, so you can simply remove the rows which you do not require. So I need my vendors, that's fine, but then I don't need my document type, document number, and application details. I'll remove all of those. So here very quickly I can see that, okay, let me select all my vendors. So I have all my vendors here, and in a summary I can see the current 30, 60, 90, over 90 days and total amount due each one of them. You could use this, you could create as many versions of your report as you want. You can add multiple reports and the intelligence yourself. So all of these things you can do it as a user. This is the intelligence report. There are multiple reports related to almost each module that you see in the standard modules of Sage. Payables, receivables, sales, purchases, inventory. All these reports, general ledger, are available. Now the second functionality in 2024 version that I'm going to talk about is the financial reporter. Traditionally, this has been available on the desktop version where you can print your financial statements. This gives you a quick, let's say, look at your income statement, balance sheet, ratios, etc. This feature has also been launched at this version in 2024 on the web screen. So let's say you have the option here now, general ledger, and here you can see GL financial reporter. So you have got the option of printing financial statements from here. Now by default, when we install, you do not see a list of statements, but we can load it, and once it is loaded, you will see a list of all these reports available. So there are multiple reports available. So let's look at one of them very quickly. I want to see quick income statement. Okay, and this is the period range that I want to see it for. So since this is sample company data, I'm going to choose an old year here, and then I can simply say generate statement. Let's see if it has data in it, because this is a sample company. You can choose the financial year based on your company's data set. Again, advantage, this report will be generated and saved on your system in an Excel format directly. So you don't have to again look at a report and then export it and then format it. Plus, it gives you the additional functionality where you can customize your own reports, your own MIS based on your company's requirements. So let's have a look at one report quickly. Okay, so now this is my quick income report that I opened. So here I've got my revenue, all the ledger accounts, cost of sale, cross expenses, other income, other expenses, income tax, etc., and my total profitability. Now this is your standard, let's say, income statement report. You can still customize it. There are multiple reports available. You can go through the available options. Plus, if you think that you need a report, for example, you've customized reports where we have given 12 months comparison in this one to our clients. So we can add 12 columns here, January to December, and you can see literally the movement of all your ledger accounts in the 12 months. A very useful report to customize, so on and so forth. So this feature has been launched. Again, this gives a lot of options to the users, because here there are a lot of reports available related to balance sheet, financial ratios, income statement, summarized ones, detailed ones. Based on your requirement, you can go through them. And that's it for today's session. If you have any questions, feel free to get in touch on our website, ceficomputers.com. We are a company based in Dubai, helping customers here to make the most of Sage 300 Cloud version. For our customers also, if you have any questions, feel free to get in touch. Thank you. This is Hakeemuddin from Cefi Computers.